The first way I have attracted my audience is by making my magazine similar to real magazines. I have implemented the convention of hip-hop magazines by placing the artists in front of the masthead to display their power and authority. Some more similarities include having the cover lines on the right-hand side of the page with anchorage text underneath to entice the readers. As well as that, I have created an element of mystery to the artist by choosing to dress him in a hat. This is similar to the XXL magazine who posed Diddy in sunglasses. This entices the target audience to buy the magazine to discover more about the artist and creates a mysterious vibe about them. Another convention I have implemented is placing the barcode on the front cover horizontally. I have also introduced the theme of gold to my magazine, and with XXL it's presented with the jewellery worn by the artist. But I have presented the theme by unconventionally placing the font in a gold colour. The magazine includes subheadings on the contents inside the magazine, just like the professional magazine on the right. I have also included information on each page title underneath the subheading to entice the reader to read it. I've developed the R&B and hip-hop convention of having one artist spread across the entire page on the left-hand side by placing my actor on the right. On both my magazine and the professional hip-hop magazine, the information on the artist featured on the contents page is close to where the photo is placed. This links both the main image on the contents page and the text together professionally. Both magazines have a similar colour scheme portraying a dark atmosphere and a white title. They are also similar in the way that they display their article. Both magazines use columns, which is a convention of double-page spreads, and they also include a little introduction before the main text is presented. As well as that, both magazines include the artist's name in a big bold text so the readers know who the focus of the article is. The professional magazine presents the artist's name as more of a title, however. In my initial research, I noticed that most R&B and hip-hop magazines use colloquial language to engage their readership. A convention of hip-hop and R&B magazines is that they use slang words or words commonly used amongst hip-hop and R&B artists. By using these words in their magazines, it presents the lifestyle that their target audience is attracted to. For example, on the XXL magazine, with Diddy on the front cover, they use the phrase, "more money, more problems." This is a common phrase attached to the stereotypical hip-hop artist in America. So after discovering this knowledge, I decided to implement this idea into my magazine pages. I used the phrase "under the hood." This is an example of how my research on R&B and hip-hop magazines influenced my stylistic decisions. I based my main article title on the knowledge I gained about my genre using common phrases expressed throughout hip-hop and R&B culture. I also used fonts consistently throughout my magazine construction. I have two main fonts on my double-page spread, my contents page, and my front cover. I chose these fonts on DaFont, and they are of a graffiti style that presents my R&B and hip-hop genre. It's bold and edgy, which suits my hybrid genre, as they are both bold and edgy music styles. At first, I attempted to use the 3D mode on Photoshop to create a unique font. However, after my audience feedback, I decided that the style wouldn't be suitable for my magazine because it doesn't match the edgy style of R&B and hip-hop. After developing my magazine further, I started to use bold Photoshop fonts and attempted to replicate XXL's cover featuring Chris Brown. However, there seemed to be something missing from the front cover. It didn't look professional enough, according to my audience feedback. So I searched on a website called DaFont for a more R&B and hip-hop styled font. I eventually found some that suited my magazine more and made it more attractive to my audience. After speaking with my audience, I decided that I would include a plug on the front of my magazine which said free mixtape inside of it. After speaking with young people, I realised that they are more enticed to buy magazines when it includes a mixtape or CD of some kind, which is why I've included the plug next to the masthead to attract my audience.